Hey y'all, and welcome back. This is going to be our first garden tour of 2026. I'm super excited about that. Usually my garden isn't ready this early, but I had a lot of stuff over winter, so I'm super excited to share that with you. Today is March 11th in North Carolina Zone 7B, and it is 82 degrees. It's never this warm in March. We've got a cold front coming through. The first of next week is going to be like 40, but come along and I'll show you what we've got going on in the garden. Here I've got 4 grow bags lined up. I had gotten some potatoes from Hoss and some seed potatoes. I had put those in at the end of February, and you can see we're starting to get some little sprouts here. Potatoes do grow in grow bags, however, they're not super deep, as you can see. So I did plant them in a way that I can hill them up as they continue to grow throughout the season. I chitted my potatoes, I cut them up and put them into, most of them, 1 to 2 eyes per potato, and put them in here. And then I shared potatoes with my mom, my cousin, and one of my other good friends. I just didn't have room to put them anywhere because I had so much stuff that overwintered. I can't believe it. So all my potatoes are coming up and looking good. I'm excited for that. This is my first year growing potatoes. In my other garden bed, we've got beautiful spinach that overwintered. Look how luscious that looks. And then I've got all of these Brussels sprouts that overwintered. I've always had a problem with bugs in Brussels sprouts, not being able to get my timing right. It looks like we've got some baby Brussels coming up between these leaves. So I'm hoping that they do good. I'm kind of like on a wing and a prayer here with these things, but I did stake them up a little bit to give them a little bit of support, and hopefully this will also be my first year getting Brussels sprouts. You can see I've got some more spinach here. I did go ahead and come through and put some sugar magnolia sweet peas along this trellis. You direct sow those and they should be coming up soon. This lettuce just took off, and I had planted lettuce here back in the winter, so I guess it just kind of overwintered. My cilantro reseeded itself. It was in another bed and I moved it over here just for space reasons. I've got some buncheon onions as well as some chives. I just can't believe how good everything is looking in March. You may have remembered too, I planted a ton of garlic. We're actually getting ready to expand the garden because 2 of my garden beds are totally full of garlic. Let me show you. So all right here is 2 different kinds of soft neck garlic. This one is called Macedor. I can't remember without looking at my garden journal which one this is called, but it's like half and half. And then in this raised bed, I've got some elephant garlic. This came from Hoss, this row of 3. This was actually store elephant garlic that I had, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna put it in the ground and just compare. So that's a hard neck garlic. A couple of these are also hard necks, and there are some soft necks down here on the end. But growing in the Vigo raised beds, quite a bit of garlic between those 2. So that should be enough for us, hopefully for a year. My kale overwintered as well, which I can't believe. One of these plants was looking a little rough and kind of frostbitten. I took that out, fed it to the chickens, and they absolutely loved it. A girlfriend of mine that I gave some regular potatoes to gave me some sweet potato slips. So we've got those in a raised bag. Raised bag, what do you call it? Grow bag. This right here, this was my rosemary bush. I don't know what happened to her. This just goes to show you that anybody can garden and everybody's gonna kill something at some point. I don't know what I did to it. I don't know if it just outgrew this container, if it got too cold. I don't know, but I'm gonna leave her there for now, but I will pull her out probably eventually because I don't think she's coming back. But then when I looked, I have this one random green spot on here. I don't know what's up with that. I'll probably just have to get a new rosemary plant, but that one gave me a good 5 or 6 years, so that's all right. I had this bed of collards. There were some purple topped turnips here as well. I pulled those out, roasted them the other night and ate them, but it's 80 degrees and my collards, you see that? They're getting ready to go to seed. They're getting ready to bolt and flower. So in order to actually eat these plants and not have them turn bitter on me, I'm gonna come through and pull them today. It's really the only option I have. And then this was a very pleasant surprise to me as well. Look at these broccolis. I'm not gonna lie, these were buried under weeds. I came out here and this entire bed was full of weeds. And I started pulling stuff and I looked down and I said, that's broccoli. I said, I did plant some broccoli here in the fall and I guess it just got cold. It never really did anything. So what I've done is I've come and I've kind of replanted them and spread them out, give them a little bit of space. And they seem to be doing all right. I'm just worried about the heat, but hopefully we'll get some broccoli too. I came in and put some carrots from Botanical Interest right here and some dill seeds that a friend gave me right here. So as you can see, my garden's already full and it's not summer yet. This was all I had last year, this and a couple little in-ground spots. So we've ordered some more raised beds. We're getting ready to take some trees out back here. So follow along as we expand the garden. This is gonna be a short and sweet garden tour. I was just so excited and wanted to share it with you. So thanks for following along. If you're interested in seeing the rest of the garden tours in 2026, like, share, comment, share it with a friend. We'd love to have you. Let me know what you're growing. If you had anything over winter, if you think my Brussels sprouts or broccoli are gonna survive, we're gonna give it a try. Gardening's trial and error, but that's what makes it so much fun. Have a blessed day and I'll see you soon. Bye.